What lovely weather.
Greetings, Jiansei. I heard about your return to Zaiwei. By the time I arrived, you had already left for the Shiverstone Range. What did you discover there? Ah, I see. I fear the Ebon Drake cult's influence is larger than ever. I'm glad you foiled their plans. Well, as it turns out, we have much to speak about. I ask that you hear me out, please. I received a letter from Jiwan the Righteous Blade, a scroll written in her hand. Here, I will read it for you. Honored disciples of Master Hong, I thank you for giving Jin So-yun a second chance at a new life. Our debt to you knows
no bounds. But I am afraid I must ask for another favor. Will you take So-yun under your wing? It is hard to explain. The time will come. But for now, you are our only hope. She has been given a second chance, but without your protection, she will lose it again all too soon. Yours, Jiwan.
There she is. Oh. Come, introduce yourself. This is your new master.
Hello, my name is So-yun. Jin So-yun.
When I first received the letter, I felt exactly the same. But it makes sense. Jin So-yun has power only you could possibly hope to guide and to protect. If the world finds out who Jin So-yun really is or was, her life will be in grave danger. She remembers nothing, and an innocent child must be protected. I understand. While you consider the matter, I will take Jin So-yun to Snow Forest Monastery. It is the safest place I know. In the meantime, I imagine you are aware that the Hong Moon School has been accepting new students. Yes, we had discussed it earlier. I saw dozens of Hong Moon School recruit notices plastered in the market in Zaiwei. Here, I took a notice passing through. The words have a merchant's pomp. I instantly doubted you had a hand in it. I can only conclude that someone is playing a prank. Perhaps it has something to do with the events on Heaven's Reach. Look into the matter, and I'll await you at the monastery. Once you've decided, find me at Snow Forest Monastery. Jin So-yun, stay close.
Are you sick of constant training, meditation, and self-sacrifice in the quest for enlightenment? Isn't there a better way? Yes, of course there is.
What
Jin So-yun,
lovely
stay
weather.
close.
I always dreamed of living in the palace. Now that I'm here, it's quite bland.
I hope they don't run out of that silver cauldron energy elixir before I can buy some.
Need more energy? You better get yourself some patented silver cauldron energy potions.
visiting Merchant Square. So many amazing deals.
No cutting to the front of the line! Aren't you done making trouble, newbie? Why should we do what you say? I'm trying to recruit for the glorious Hong Moon School here, and you're causing nothing but trouble. What's your deal? Are you trying to drive off the competition? All you need is money, and you can enroll. It's one thing for you to drive off the other students, but you can't go around scaring off potential suckers. Students. Jeez, talk about a one-track mind. If you keep causing trouble for us, I'll just have to use those secret Hong Moon skills to teach you a lesson. What have you got to say to that, huh? Grandpa, you can't. We'll stop, but just don't tell Grandpa. He'll make us run laps up and down Mushin's tower all day as punishment. Aw, fine. Show's over, everyone.
It happened just as I feared it would. Those warriors discovered who young Jin So-yeon really is. They said they wanted revenge for the destruction of their clans. I cannot and will not let them take Jin So-yeon. They would kill her. They don't understand that the little girl is not the Jin So-yeon they seek. I will protect her, even if you refuse. Revenge is never the way. I see that now. It was a mistake to urge revenge when I first met you on that beach. I admit that when I saw that notice announcing the return of the Hong Moon School, I allowed myself a moment of hope. I left the path of Hong Moon and have regretted it ever since. I did not show it, but Master Hong's death and the destruction of the school filled me with despair. I felt it was all my fault. To imagine the Hong Moon School started anew for a younger generation, I was overjoyed, even if I doubted it could be true. Please, don't make a grave mistake.
Isn't a child. It's the Dark Emissary herself. She knows she's vulnerable, which is why she's disguised herself. Of course she remembers. Who could forget? She's the reason my father is dead. She ruined my clan and destroyed yours. She killed Master Hong. Have you forgotten? What? You can't be serious. Jin So-yeon was a murderer who almost plunged the entire realm into darkness. She's a sworn enemy of the Namdo clan and the Hong Moon School. You have no reason to defend her after all that she's done. I beg of you, stand aside.
can't win.
Impossible!
This won't be like the last time. I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Mark my word! Our alliance with Hong Moon is broken! We are enemies!
Thanks, Jiansei. I mean, Master. That little brat used to be Jinseon. Well, you could have fooled me.
Wait! Take us with you!
Wait up! Please accept me as your pupil. Please, please.
Oof! What a trip! All that trouble you put us through? Couldn't you have just said you were the last Hong Moon student in the first place? Well, let's just get the Hong Moon school running again. Think of the tuition fees! Oh, come on, please! For old time's sake? Fine. I hid the torn-out pages in a bookshelf in the master's quarters. Damn, you're a real pain in the tail.
The secret technique. In these pages, you will discover the true secrets of the Hong Moon School. If you are looking for the most important book in the world, then good job. All other prose is now meaningless. Now let's get started. Training. Trial by fire. That's what I always say. Practice dummies are an option, but the best way to learn a combo is through starting a fight. Just badmouth the Legion or Order in a public area, and you're sure to find someone. Trademarks. Now, we all dress in uniforms here at Heaven's Reach, but every legendary martial artist needs their own trademark. I'm experimenting with scarves myself. Rest. A friend of mine trains incessantly. He thinks that will impress Master Hong, but it doesn't impress me. If you're not well rested, your thoughts will be sluggish, your reactions will be slow, and your puns will be lazy. Dating. Everyone appreciates a thoughtful gift. For example, I have a special someone in the Earthseers. Whenever I find a pristine pearl or shell, I save it so I can give it to her later. Communication. Some people are shy, and that's fine. We have a new recruit here at the school who can barely hold a conversation, so I mainly talk to them through notes and letters. Cricket loves my letters.
So what'd you think of the Hong Moon Tome? You're not going to kick us out, are you? Yes! You hear that, Boona? We're Hong Moon students now! Hey, as long as you teach us how to shoot fireballs! Cricket? What kind of stupid name is that? If you try and give me some dumb nickname, I won't respect you as a master. Jinbin was the last to show up, so he's the cricket here.
Jiansei, by the time you read this letter, I'll have left on a journey. I fear there is an urgent matter that needs your attention. After you sealed the Dark Gate above Zaiwei, the Twilight's Edge was destroyed. Fragments of the divine weapon have been scattered all across the realm. One fell nearby the monastery, and we were quick to collect it. I've hidden the fragment within the Sanctum of the Eight. I want you to retrieve it for safekeeping. There is a torch within the cavern that I've altered. It will only respond to your chi. Light it, and it will reveal the fragment. I've placed another safety measure just in case. A strong guardian, but one you should not have trouble defeating. The Twilight's Edge is a mighty weapon of mysterious origins. It is too powerful to let fall into the wrong hands. Use it to bring light to this world. While he may not seem like it, Old Man Cho is very knowledgeable in the ways of both the dark and divine. Speak with him if you need guidance.
You're mine?